Doodle everybody, my name's Lizzie, welcome to my channel, and today was my sister's gender reveal for her baby Fonda, like Jane Fonda. I forgot his last name was Fonda, so all day I was thinking of Jane in spandex, like, just laughing to myself, but it's only because I watch Grace and Frankie and I fucking love her. I love that show, so I was like, yes, a Fonda! But anyway, she's having a baby girl. Woo woo, another girl. So Mary gets a playmate, which is so good because Kai has his brother, and Mary doesn't have another girl to play with until Hannah's baby pops out. And Hannah's best friend that they played soccer together, she's about, I think she's like 7 or 8 months. She was there. She's having a girl too. So I'm like, oh my God, you guys are going to grow up together and then your kids are going to play soccer together too, and I'm freaking out. They're like putting their bellies together. It's crazy for me because I don't know her friend like super close like that, but I watched all these girls grow up. I was in high school going to their soccer games as little kids. Like, now they're having babies and shit. And I was just like, I can't believe you're both pregnant with babies. And you're both having girls. This is so awesome. Like, they literally grew up together, best friends, played sports every year together, and they're pregnant at the same time, and they're both having girls. But I'm dying. It was cute, but the first part of the day, I had an anxiety attack. Fucking Google Maps made me miss almost. I literally made it to the gender reveal I came around the corner just as the bomb blew off. So I saw the pink confetti just at the same time as everybody else. But I missed so much because I have an Android and everybody else has a modern phone. And apparently Google Maps on Android and Google Maps on iPhones give you completely different directions. It was taking me to the other end of the street, this park. And I was like, I put it in 6 times. Thinking I was like putting it in wrong, spelled out every word. It kept taking me to this fucking park. I missed an hour of this party, driving around, crying that I was missing my sister's day, having a panic attack because I don't drive on the highway, and the truck cut me off. So I went on the highway for my sister. Like, I'll drive it, I will do it, but it better be a damn fucking good reason. Like, I have to go to work or my sister's gender reveal. Like, I will do it, but I don't. It's gotta be worth my life, motherfuckers. It's scary. I'm from New York, and I'll drive any other state on the highway, not fucking New York. Fuck you. No, bitches are crazy. I grew up here. You can't tell me. I almost died. That's why I can't fucking go on there. Several times. I can't. The walls and the trucks, and I just. But, you know, I can do pretty good now. I've done it enough. Like, I didn't drive the highway until like 3 years ago, guys. Like, from no, I think I was like 17 when the accident happened. So like 18 to like, I don't know, 32, I would not fucking go on there. You would not. I'll do it as a passenger. I won't fucking drive it. Fuck you. I almost died that day. I was driving, and every time I just was like, clam up. I went to PTSD. I can drive anywhere. I didn't get it either. It was just like, as soon as I got, it was like Clueless. I got on the on-ramp, I'm like, ah! I'll drive it, but I screamed the whole way. Not anymore. I don't do that anymore, but, you know, it was raining, and it was pouring, and I was lost, and I was like, I'm missing my sister shit. But it was just the icing on the cake, and I kind of said it in a mean way, but at the same time it's truth. Like, I'm an introvert. This last 2 years have been really difficult. I don't come out. I don't do social events really that much. I'll go for like work stuff. I'm very professional, like, but they're not people like I hang out with. They're not like, I lost a lot of people, and I don't want to be close to people, so I've just pulled back. So I've slowly been creeping out, and this shit like put me backwards. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to the baby shower. But I know my asshole because it's my sister and it's her first baby, and, you know, it's my sister. So I'll go. It's not like a friend. It's not like somebody, it's my niece. But it's like, all these things, I think it's attached to dark magic. Because, like, nobody else had a problem with their directions. And, like, no matter what way you put it, it, like, oddly went to that park, which was, like, eventually found out all I had to do was drive down the street and around the corner. And Hannah finally figured that out and told me, and I made it in time, where she couldn't figure out what the park was. And, like, the people were really rude at the park because there was a party, and I thought it was Hannah's. Like, there was a bunch of cars and people there, and I was there for an event. I thought it was Hannah's. The GPS took me there. So I walked up, and they, like, pretty much thought I was just trying to crash their party. And I was like, I'm just trying to find my sister's gender reveal. And they're like, oh, well, this is not it. They were very rude. So, like, I called them on the tail end of that, and I was, like, crying. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, this is so fucked up. I think I'm just going to go home. And they talked me into it, and I made it just in time, but I was like, this shouldn't have fucking happened. And I talked about it on here, and then I tried to go film at the thrift store, and some weird fucking reason my camera wouldn't work either. So everything I talk about here, they're attacking, so I can't announce shit. I'm just gonna put shit up now. And it'll just be up. I can announce, like, my normal stuff, like Rainbow Day, my vlog on Monday. Like, I do that shit every day or every week, and that, knock on wood, isn't being affected. But, you know, I want to point out the fact that they have a whole covens, more than one person against me, okay? And everyone's like, well, if you're so powerful, how come stuff's getting through? But this is my point. They have powerful ass motherfuckers, covens. One coven didn't work. They went to another one. I think they're up to 3 or 4. I don't give a shit. But it's like, that's all of them and all of their shit and just little me. And the only thing that's sticking is maybe I'm a little tired. They can manipulate my emotions for a minute, but I catch it. I still go on about my day. Like, they tried to fuck up my day here, but I still made it at the exact moment. I didn't miss shit. Spirit made sure I got there. Like, there's only so much they can manipulate, but the point is, it's fucking exhausting to even have to deal with that shit, because they're only coming at me out of jealousy. Because of who and what I am and what I say, and then I have a platform, even though everybody in the world has the same opportunity to have a platform. Like, I ain't stopping. I'm not out here hating on anyone. I'm not out here doing any dark magic on anyone, wishing anyone unwell. I just send you love and light. I wish you all the fucking best. All I want is for people to be happy and do what they love and find who they love, and it's just going to get worse from here. And not my situation, just the world. 0 Dark 30, like, this is the such fucking frustrating part of my journey. I'm futuristic. I'm like 20 leaps ahead of what's going on right now. There's things that I talk about, there's things that I'll keep to myself. People think I'm fucking nuts. And I go on this emotional and a mess because I'm getting downloads, I'm getting prepared. I'm the fucking general, I have to be ahead. And, like, people don't get what the general is. I'm not saying I'm special to anyone, but I have a distinct purpose for a war. You have to be ahead of the curve or you lose the war. Point blank, period. So there's people who see ahead. I'm a seer. I see ahead. So, like, people don't understand me. They don't get me until shit has been passed, and by then I'm just so used to being alone and pushed, like, I just don't want to hear it. It's very lonely to be ahead. There's only so many of us ahead, and the ones that are ahead are the ones getting wiped off. I have to be powerful because of what and who I am. I don't give a fuck if anyone thinks I'm crazy, because in a couple years, people are going to be knocking on my door for help. And I'm not going to be the fucking crazy one no more. I know that. Everyone else thinks I'm a nutball. And it's frustrating. And it's frustrating to try to explain that I'm not just having a bad day, I'm being attacked. So you're having a bad day, you're being attacked. In a couple years, you're going to start seeing those attacks in 3D form. I live in the 5D. This 3D bullshit ain't shit to me. I'm already fighting a war as I'm sitting here doing this reading for you. I'm also fighting a war. So, that's what people don't get. It's annoying, but let's start your life coaching. I'm choosing to show this because one day down the road, if I don't fucking make it and this shit does come out and what I see is real, you're not fucking crazy. And for the future, don't treat your seers like shit when they're ahead, because at the end of the day, you always come running. Alright, so what time is this? 11:32. Let's get into it. So this is the first life coaching, and this is how to figure out your life purpose. What's your calling? What's your thing in life? In order to figure out what your thing is, your calling in life, you have to know yourself. So I'm going to start with some self-advice things that you need to balance out, self-care work, so that helps your mind figure out your purpose. Movement. Including a couple things. Hydrate. Makes sense. Music. I'll do one more. Alright, so these are all ways to get zen, calm, centered, so that you can think about you and visualize your future and what you want to do. So Spirit's saying movement, exercise, but also music with it. Could be dancing, cleaning, getting up, turning some music on, and shutting your mind off, doing something physical. It's amazing how calm you get when you can just shut your mind off and not think about anything. So I think step one would do something like take a walk, go for a run, do a workout, put beats on, clean your house. Like I said, the cleaning to me is annoying, but it also, I feel calm and zen and right with the world when my house is in order. I don't do it every day, but I feel like I do it at the end of the week. It's like a cycle to me. I'm starting my week with a fresh, clean slate. Doing that also helps you feel like you got your shit together, so that you can just focus on, all right, what's my thing? Hydrate. This time of year, especially, being dehydrated makes thinking so difficult and cloudy. It makes you tired. It messes with your emotions. So staying hydrated is a big thing, but also drinking a lot of water is very much connected to spirituality. I know when I'm doing my psychic medium readings, my can't speak all of a sudden. My mouth gets really dry. After I finish a reading, I want to chug a bottle of water, and it really does take energy, and I feel fluids out of your body. So if you're a channeler, if you're a psychic, or if you're just a spiritual person who's trying to tap in, they always recommend that you drink water. Adding a little lemon to your water is very cleansing to your palate, very healing to your mind and soul as well. Same with cucumber water. If you don't like lemon, you can throw lemon, lime, and cucumber in there and have all three. Meditating, that's just another, people think of meditating and they think of this. That doesn't have to be meditating for you. Some people meditate while they drive. It's just letting your mind do its thing and seeing where your thoughts go. What are you thinking about? What's worrying you? What kind of things do you want to do? Like, allowing your mind to take the reins sometimes can actually lead your horse to the drink, if you get me. Sometimes you gotta let the horse lead itself, as in your mind. And soak in a bath. Spiritual baths are great, like salt baths, Himalayan salt, cleansing any negative energy off you that's going to cloud your judgment or make you feel unworthy would be helpful into centering your mind. Let's go to a different deck and get some more self-care. I might have to pause and go fold my laundry real quick. Not that anyone notices, but it's the last of my chores. Besides, after this, I have to research my vlog this week, which is Catchy Convos, top 10 catchphrases in the United States. Why do we use them, where do they come from, and what do they mean? So if you're interested in that, that will be posted on Monday morning by 10 a.m. I usually call those Talks with Lizzie. Do you sense a theme? Life with Lizzie, Talks with Lizzie. I'm trying to catchphrase myself, I guess. That's my advertising, because I don't pay for it. So I figure if I just put my name in the title, that's a 2-for-1. Anyway, sun. Paint the sun back in your sky. Yeah, being around positive things, positive thoughts, vibrations, raising your vitality helps you connect with your higher self even more. You have to be in a positive frame of mind when you're trying to better your life and think and prepare for the future. And find your purpose. Expectations. Drop any expectations you have. Like, I'm supposed to be a doctor. My parents are a doctor, so I should be a doctor. I'm an artist, so I should go to art school. Those are all things that you're forcing on yourself. Get rid of them. If you want to think about what your life purpose is, you got to have a blank slate. No expectations, because it might be something you didn't even think of or expect. And by expecting something, you're ruling out what might actually be your thing. So don't have any expectations for yourself. Don't expect yourself to like certain things or dislike things ahead of time before trying them. Give everything a fair shake and don't knock it till you try it. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Yes. Don't doubt that you can do things. That's step one. Like, we have to master our confidence when we are, like, say you find out your purpose is to be a comedian, but you have massive stage fright. That's literally my problem. So that's technically why I'm using it. I have to learn to master my stage fright to do my craft. So just take one thing at a time. Work on one thing, then work on your comedy writing. Like, I think when we try to attack things head on and just go out there and do it, sometimes that can work. If just like rip it off like a Band-Aid and do it. If that works for you, just try a couple shows and see how. But that doesn't work for me, is what I'm saying. I've tried the rip off and I just I can't do it. So it's like I have to find. I can do it. It's not that I can't, but there's always like a minute of like, oh fuck. So I'm trying to break the oh fuck, because you can't really have that when you're like trying to command an audience. That's something I know about myself. I'm working on. But I also have to like write my own comedy routine and then get my own show. Like, there's steps. Everything has to be in steps. So when you're thinking about something, don't doubt that you can do it just because you have stage fright. That's just a tick. Alright, first I gotta conquer my stage fright. Step 1. Then I gotta write my comedy routine. Step 2. Then I gotta practice this comedy routine and show it to people, get their feedback. Not to change it, but it helps you, know your audience. And then I gotta get a gig. It's not that you can't do it. It's that you don't want to. And if you don't want to do it enough to break it down in a category and tackle it one at a time, that's probably not your thing. Because you're going to want to do it if it's your thing. Alright, so let's talk about the things we need to let go of that get in our way when we're trying to figure out what the hell we're doing with our life. Like, what gets in our way, Spirit? What can we help them with? Like, just avoid this altogether. Or detour, if we can. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Surrender your need to always be right. I'll break them down in a second. Just getting a few at a time. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Surrender to joy. And surrender to play. Top of the deck. Perfect. Alright, so this surrender your fear of intimacy isn't about sex, your life purpose. This is about surrendering to just be yourself, being authentic, putting your heart and soul into it and making it your thing. Making it your thing. Not going into an industry being like somebody else or doing it the way they want it. If that doesn't work for you, you have to do it the way it works for you. It's okay to be different. Like, look at all the different artists that did things their own way and it was a massive fucking success. Like, I don't know, Lady Gaga and her meat suit. Eminem, I'm the Slim Shady. Like, everybody thought that was a joke song, but it ended up being a fuck anthem, pretty much. Like, shit, just doing your own thing, just like putting your own stuff out there, that's magic. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Put your own stamp on it. Put your own style, dress the way you want, have your own dialect, have your own flow. I don't know. Do that damn thing. Do you, boo-boo? That's what they're saying. So stop going into it, things, comparing yourself to other athletes in your field, other actors, singers, musicians, doctors, whatever. The successful people in your field, you do not have to be like them, do it like them, look like them. You got to do it your way. You might become someone else's point of reference just because you stood out and did it your own way. You have to surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, like when you failed before. I thought I could do it and I failed. Well, sometimes we fail. We're not always going to fail. We're not always going to win. That was before. This is today. Don't put past shit in your present. Like, don't go back. Like, your failures got to go back there. The only thing you take is why you lost. What can I do differently to win next time? Great. Leave the rest. Bye. You know, like, oh, I trusted this person and this project ended up flopping. I loved it. I had a good time, but it didn't go anywhere. Well, it wasn't meant to. Maybe you were just meant to learn something that you love to do and build a little bit of confidence. And maybe you'll pick your jobs a little bit better. You learned something. It wasn't for nothing. You aren't the same person you were back then. Every day you're evolving into a new person. Every day you're a new person. Every day is a new start. Every day is, okay, I might have fucked up yesterday. I might have not have done good. Today is a new day. I'm going to do good. Don't look at yesterday and project that shit on today. Oh, you didn't get the part last time or the tryout wasn't successful. Who cares? This time it's going to be great. Erase. Start with a fresh mindset. Surrender your need to always be right. Just because you're good at something, just because you're a prodigy, just because you have an amazing idea, doesn't mean other people in your industry and field doesn't know what they're talking about. Don't ever be the one that isn't willing to learn something, the know-it-all. There's a point where, yes, you stick up for yourself and your integrity as an artist and as a person, and there's a time to shut your mouth and listen. You don't have to take the advice, but you do have to respect the industry, respect your elders, respect the bosses. They can think that they're right, unless it hinders your craft. If they're imploding their shit and their vision on, yes, fight them. But if they're just giving out their opinion and at the end of the day, you have final say on your shit. Like, just let them spew their opinions. They ain't gotta stick. Pick your battles, basically. Because I think you can burn a lot of bridges with attitude and with, like, being cocky and just thinking you're better. And you might not even be that way, but just always being argumentative or being overly defensive can come across as ungrateful and rude, and that could stop your potential. Surrender to joy. You have to love what you do. It has to come from a joyous place. Like, take it from me. I hate my job. It literally does make my life miserable, hence why I'm trying to find something else. It's like, it really does fuck everything up. It's just a bad vibe. Like, I have to go back to work tonight, and like all day I'm like, ugh, I don't want to fucking do it. I don't even want to see that building again. That's not for me. I know that. I'm trying to find something. Like, you gotta follow that. If you're disgusted, if it's daunting, if it takes energy and bad energy to get up and go there, that ain't your thing. You gotta love what you do. That's life's key. You gotta love who you're with, and you gotta love what you do. That's where happiness comes from. So, how do we find our thing once we're all like, all right, our mind's right, our body's right, we're calm, cool, and collected, we're out here trying stuff. So, what do we do now, Spirit? Death. This is the point where things are going to end. Like, you're walking from jobs. You're like, no, that part isn't for me. No, I don't like that song. No, this painting isn't going to go in the show. No, I can't hang out today because I need to work and focus on this. And so you might lose some friendships. They just might end up not calling you because you're on a 5-day bender, you know, getting ready for your art show. But you're driven and you're that's all right. Let things fall off. What is meant to stay will stay. Failure. Oh, yes. This is when we, like, all the things. There's my dryer. It's going to be done in a minute. But this is when we first get out there. We find our thing. And a lot of us fail out of the gate. Or we jump the gun and we're not really ready. Like, the grand opening didn't go well, or the launch didn't go well, and we're like, oh my god, all of this was for nothing, it's a giant failure. Blah. No it isn't. Sometimes you gotta stick it out, and it's gonna take work, and you gotta ride it out. Like, my YouTube channel, I've been on here for what, I don't know, 2-3 years. I'm only at 300 subscribers, but I don't advertise, so that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not on TikTok, I'm literally only on YouTube. Like, give yourself time. When we start something, we expect success right away, and that's the internet's fault, and movies and TV, but that's not the realism. It takes work, and it takes time, and you're going to get rejected, but just keep sticking with it. You gotta work hard, you gotta stick with it once you do find your thing. Don't let failure once, twice, 3 times. There's no 3 strikes you're out when it's your passion, when it's your calling. You're gonna strike out 50 million times. Don't give up. You're gonna feel alone. This is the part, like, I can't hang out because I have to go to bed because I have to audition for this part. I'm going to be the next big star. I'm on this grind. Like, you're putting all of your energy into your thing, and then this is when the naysayers come, and they, like, pick on you for it, and people just are hating on your glow up, or just like, come on, like, you never come out, like, you're not fun anymore, you're boring, and life starts to get a little lonely because you're on the grind. But remember, you're not going to be on the grind forever. You're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to get your life somewhere. You're trying to get yourself somewhere. Who doesn't understand that? That's their fucking business. They either love you, they're your friend, they're there for you, or they're not. If they love you, if they're your friend and they're there for you, they're going to say, see the hustle. This person's out here trying to do something. Good for you. Call me when you're free. And you're going to feel alone with this rejection. Like, everybody's hating on me. I'm not getting any of the parts. Maybe it's me. No, boo-boo. No, boo-boo. Spirit's trying to teach you something about your craft so that maybe the next audition you come a little harder with more emotion and more feeling. Maybe you want it a little bit more. I don't know why they test us so much, but it's all part of the test. Yeah, that discipline, you gotta stick with it. You gotta keep going. Ride or fucking die. This is your spouse. This is your best friend. This is your day job. This is your night job. This is your hobby. Throw your whole body, your whole being into it. That's how success comes. You gotta accept that you're gonna have to sacrifice nights out with your friends, sleeping in, money. You're gonna have to give up a lot more than you get out in the beginning, the middle. The end doesn't come for miles sometimes. You will get there if you put the work in, if you put your face out there enough, if you're nice, if you're loving, if you affect people in a positive way and you leave a positive mark wherever you go, that's going to catch up to you. The freedom comes from breaking the matrix. When you love your job, when you're on your own hustle, it consumes your life. It makes you want to get up. It makes you plan a week ahead and the next week. It makes life enjoyable. It gives you vitality. This is why it's part of your purpose. I'm gonna go fold my undies and my socks. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm actually finishing my laundry when I normally would be putting it in the dryer, so I'm ahead today. And my house is clean. I love it. All I got left is to research and go to bed. Alright, so we talked about waiting up. How do we exactly find our thing? What's some tips? Tips and tricks. We talked about what to do once you know what your thing is, but how do we get to the thing? Oh, ow. By the way, I love that she did tie-dye. My sister's dad passed away. He was a deadhead, Grateful Dead. So they do everything tie-dyes anyway, and we did it in our family growing up, so that was super cool. I think that his family did this. Don't quote me on it. Maybe him and Hannah made them together. I'm not sure, but that was nice. So make us a t-shirt. Be the real you. Yes, finding your thing has to come authentically. You can't be out here like, I'm going to be a rapper because they make a lot of money. I'm going to be an athlete because they, get all the girls. Whatever. You can't do a job for those reasons. You got to do like, I'm going to be a musician because I love writing music and I love playing it. I love being a performer. Yes, that is the correct answer. Not because it makes you a bunch of money and gets you laid. Wrong answer. You feel me, collective? It's gotta be because you love it, because it's your thing, and not because somebody else wants you to, or because it's gonna bring you some kind of lifestyle that you want. It's time to play. When you're having fun, when you're out here trying shit, I feel like that's when we stumble on stuff. Like, I didn't know tarot was going to be my thing. You think I grew up and told my kindergarten class, I'm going to grow up and be a YouTuber who reads tarot. Nope, didn't see this one coming. But I was fiddling around. I was curious about tarot cards, and I just got into it, and I loved it, and it became my thing. It was my call. I was like, this is my jam. I like it. It comes from trying stuff. It comes from, what's this? And it's usually something that you wouldn't even have thought of on your own. Like, you're just walking somewhere and you see something, or you make friends with somebody and they do it, or you see a documentary about it or something. It's like it finds you sometimes. Be a light to others. When you're like, be honest with yourself. Give the same advice and respect to yourself that you would give to others. Like, do you love it? Ask yourself those questions. Is it your thing? Can you wake up and see yourself? Like, if your friend came to you and was like, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to give everything I got to YouTube. Of course, you want to encourage them, but you're going to ask them questions like, do you have money saved up, or how are you gonna pay? Got a plan for your bill? Like, you're not trying to rain on their parade, but you're just trying to make sure that they're looking at things logistically because you care about them. Do that for yourself. Like, are you being real about this? But at the same time, if you don't just throw yourself into it, if you don't just risk it all, you're never gonna succeed. Sometimes you just gotta just say, fuck it. Like, technically speaking, Spirit wants me probably to just quit my job tomorrow because I hate it so much. And trust that something's gonna work itself out. But I'm a Virgo, and I will stress and I will worry, and my brain is attached to my gut, so I know that for the betterment of myself, I need a job in place. So understand and know yourself enough and what is right for you. That helps as well. But when you're out here inspiring people, people are inspired by your thing. Like, if you're really good at basketball and you're just at the park and you see this kid and they're struggling and you're like, hey, little kid, let me give you some pointers. And that little kid comes back every day and eventually they make the team and you find your thing. I'm supposed to be a sports coach because you just decided to help some kid one day and you realize you're a really good fucking teacher. Hey, I like doing this. It comes from helping someone with something that you're good at. And sometimes teachers don't even realize that they can teach or that they're good at it until they try to teach somebody something. Have no fear. Yeah. Be fearless in this life. Like, if you see something you like and want to try it out, don't think of 50 million reasons why you shouldn't. Think of 50 million reasons why you should and just go do it. We should all be yes people. Like the movie Yes Man. Technically, when it comes to career, you should say yes and try it. If you don't know what your thing is, and if you don't know what you want to do in this life, any opportunity that comes to you, you should be saying, yeah, let's see. What's this about? I don't know. At the end of the day, you're either going to be like, well, that's not it. Or you're going to be like, you know? You never know till you try. Energy. Don't be afraid to try. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. My favorite quote ever. Anyway, someone new is coming. Always expect, like I just said, like, trust that you're always going to have you're always going to have a job. You're always going to have money. Like, that isn't the problem. Like, you can work anywhere. You can work at McDonald's while you're trying to get, like, Amazon isn't my main job, but it's supporting me while I'm out here hustling, trying to get my main thing. It's okay to do that as well. Like, it's okay to have two things going on if you are still focused on one thing. Just don't let, like, I let Amazon eat my brains a little bit and I forgot. Like, this is just a detour, home slice. We gotta stop caring about this fucking shit. It's just too physical for me. It's killing my body. I mean, find something a little easier. if you're just doing something to make money until you get scouted, until you get a deal, like, that's totally understandable. You're not giving up. Like, you're still on the grind. Just make sure it doesn't, like, you gotta find a job that makes enough money to support you but isn't gonna infringe on the time you need to be out performing or writing or dancing or practicing your sport or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Don't let you have a destination to get to. Don't let the detour become the destination, if you will. Anything else we need to know about finding our thing? Universal Christ. Pray to whatever you believe in. Ask the higher power for it to be shown to you. That's step one. You should be doing that right off the bat. I always say, God, what's my thing? What's next? Please show me. And he did. He showed me Amazon. I was in a crappy job. I didn't really like it that much. I was like, I need something else. I need more money. Amazon was something else. I needed more money. I lost a bunch of weight like I wanted. It checked some boxes. But now it's time to move on. And I'm asking Spirit, like, all right, it's time to move on. What's next, Spirit? That's what you need to do. Look up. Spirit, what's next? What do I do? What's my thing? What's my purpose? They don't immediately give you results, but they will show you. You've got to pay attention to the signs. Family. This is about where do you want to set roots? Can you see yourself doing this thing? And like a lot of things, a lot of times when we're going after career, we forget about the family element of it. Some of us want career and family, so make sure you're a lot of careers, when you're taking off, you have to hustle hard and then it levels out. So trust that you can still have the family down the road once it levels out. But if you already have a family in place, I think we get caught up like, I need to provide for my family, and it becomes more about money and less about what we love. But your family only benefits when you love your fucking craft and you come home happy. But this is like root. Is this when you're looking at something and you're trying to decide if it's for you? Do you see yourself aging with this job? Like you're doing this job, you're getting married, you're having babies, you're still coming to this job every day. Is it gonna go with your life? I mean, granted, you might go 20 years in a job and be like, you know what, I'm done, I want to try something else. That's fine too. But you still stayed 20 years, you know what I mean? Illumination, yeah, that's Spirit saying that. It'll show you, like, also this is about soul family. Like when you find a craft and you're working with other people, it just jives well. Like you're gonna feel like this is my home, this is my job, this is my coworkers I want to see every day, or this is the person that I want to help build my empire with. It's like I feel like everything clicks into place. Everybody seems to find each other because you're a soul tribe. But that's another question to ask yourself. Is this not only my thing, but are these my people? Can I stand these people every day? Because that's a big part of it too. Can you take what comes with the job? Transformation. You have to look at, is this going to affect your life negatively, or is this going to affect your life positively? Is there room for growth and development, or are you just going to be like a deadpan one wage the rest of your life? Are you okay with that? Because it's not about money when you're choosing something you love, but you want to make sure that isn't something that's going to, like if you're never getting raises and inflation happens, like that's not going to be good for you, you know, or is there wiggle room down the road for more room in your salary? These are things you got to think about. But this is your thing, your craft, your soul transforms you. It wakes you up. It gives you vitality. It makes you love your life. That's how you know it's your thing. Yeah, and it's 100% you. You pour your soul into it. It's your art. It's your love. It's your craft. You put every heart, blood, and soul into it if you want to, if you need to, if you overly like to. That is your calling, whether it's a street sweeper, a doctor, a performer, an artist. It doesn't matter what your thing is. You just have to, you'll know it and hear. Nobody can tell you what it is. There is no clear, direct route for everybody. It really is a feeling, and it really is all up to you and how much you put into it, how much you want it, and where it goes from there. Let's give some closing messages, closing advice, and then I'm going to end it with, I have a bunch of channeled jobs, so I'm going to shoot out a bunch to maybe give you an idea from Spirit of a new direction to go into, and if nothing clicks, hey, don't force it, but we'll see what they say. Alright, let's see. Self-discipline, again, hard work, diligence. Doing 100,000 gigs in a tiny bar takes months, years off of your life, but eventually leads to something bigger if you get a record deal. You gotta put the legwork in. You gotta practice that instrument every day. You gotta practice throwing that ball every day. You gotta practice drawing every day. You gotta practice your lines in front of the mirror every day. Like, you have to eat, sleep, and breathe your craft. hone it every day into your thing. Nobody can do it like you. You're a master of your craft. Karmic completion. You know it's your thing. Like, I know 9 to 5 is not my thing because of this. Because of YouTube. Because of my Life with Lizzie segments and tarot and all. This is what I know I'm meant to do. This Amazon makes me miserable because I know I do not belong there. And I know I need to end it. I need to step out of the matrix, and I'm working on it. But it takes stepping out of the matrix to get your thing. I'm in the process too. I know what my thing is. I'm just on the grind. But I'm on the grind where you still need the shitty job too. It's not gonna be there forever, but you know, we gotta dead these peon jobs once we can. But you know, let's be real. I don't want to be out here homeless with no food and no shower, so I gotta be responsible a little bit. There are some people out there that say, fuck it, I'll live in my car if it makes my dream come true. And all the more power to you. I'm a fucking Virgo. I need a routine. So living on the streets just ain't for me. I just can't do it. You're going to see a lot of signs from Spirit when you're getting close to your thing. And it's just going to keep calling you back. It just keeps bringing you back. You can't forget about it. You just can't learn enough about it. You can't stop practicing. You can't stop writing music. You can't stop, Googling shit about it. That's how you know. Adventure. Putting yourself out there, seeing what happens, trying new things, meeting new people. That's how you find your thing. Get out in this world and see what's what. Be a mover and a shaker. Yeah, you gotta do your own thing. It's gotta be from you. Nobody can tell you what your thing is. They can say, hey, you're pretty good at that. That doesn't mean it's your thing. Don't get caught in that trap either. It all comes from you. It all comes from inside you. Get one more. Communication, yeah. You gotta communicate clearly, like advertise, putting yourself out there. I want to be an actress. If anybody has any parts, please call me. Or speaking it into manifestation, like I'm gonna win the lottery today. I'm gonna get this part. Positive affirmations. Use Tessa's 369 theory. I lost 40 pounds with that. And I didn't work out. I just went to work. Tessa's my favorite. My favorite? That's funny. As I look down, there was double threes. I'm looking for any 6s or 9s or anything that adds up. 10. Alright. Communication with Spirit as well. They're just... Okay, so for some of you out there, if you do have spiritual gifts, sometimes writing it out, you can use the 369, like I'll write something 3 pages, 6 times on the front, 9 times on the back as my manifestation. And then I read it out loud 3 times. Like something that matches those numbers will help you manifest. Just putting it out there. I've been trial and error, like working on stuff with manifesting, and 369 theory is the only thing that seems to be 100% effective. Alright, let's get some jobs out here. Comedian. That's funny. It's just they stick it in there just to make sure, like, yeah, we're listening, we're here with you. Or maybe you're a fellow comedian out there. Foster parent. Maybe some of you are meant to have take care of some kids. Child psychologist. Oh, and it popped again. Prison guard popped. Foster parent again. Oh my god. Working with kids. yelling at your mommy? She can lay up there. They're fighting over the spot up there. You see Luna on the top of the fridge? She's like, move! I want to lay up there. They fight about it sometimes. But it goes all the way across. Like, she could go up there and, like, lay next to her mother. It's like they insist on being in the corner. I don't get it. Keeps popping. Sound healer or a crystal healer. Composer. Electrician. Neuroscientist. Maybe that's what some of you do. You know who's a neuroscientist? Amy Fowler Fawcett in real life. Weatherman or ladies poppin'? Event directors? That's for love reading. Sound healer again. Oh my god. Bartender or a bar owner? Nurse? Soccer or football player? We were talking about my sister. Oh my god. I love it. Mental health again. Professional athlete. We talked a little bit about that too. Practicing your craft every day. Oh my god, karate and jiu-jitsu almost popped out. Instructor. Antiques. Oh my god, that's for love reading too. Youth mentor. Again with this child psychology. Karate, boxing, jiu-jitsu. I shit you not. Instructor. It popped too. Fashion designer, stylist. Personal trainer, dietitian. Medical marijuana worker. Hey, I have medical marijuana for my insomnia. Karate instructor, plastic surgeon, president. Oh shit, it could be president of a company or the country. Self-love teacher or a self-love coach. Stay-home mom and dad. There's that foster parent. Stuntman. Journalist is popping. Oh my god, child psychiatrist, actress, actor. Talked about that too. Secret Service. We'll get a few more. The collective's huge. Anxiety doctor popped. I think I just saw a boxer. Definitely some MMA fighters in here. Good for you. I hung my hat up, but it was fun while it lasted. Sales. Sculptor. T-shirt printer. My sister made her shirt. Peace Corps. Tarot readers. Hello, fellow spirituals. Banker. Chef. Entrepreneur. Pediatrician. A butcher. Web programmer. Dance teacher. Hey. Documentary work. Geologist. Road construction worker. We got like 4 more. Resort worker. That would be nice, living in like Hawaii or something. Ooh. Cruise ship even, I'm hearing. Alright, we'll take this. Dishwasher. Movie play director. Garbage waste removal. Hey, they make a lot of money. Husband, wife, someone's spouse is your job. Oh my god, that's another love one. Stocks, bonds, and accounting. An influencer. Horse trainer. Again with a composer. Cold case detective. Hey, hope that was fun. Oh, Spirit said get some more. Damn, collective. School principal, vice president. Small business owner. rehab worker, cop, school teacher, art teacher. I popped up to art teacher. Blogger. That doesn't belong in here. Surrogate. You can make money off of that. Work for NASA or space work. Roofer. Home health aide. Hairdresser, barber. That's baby daddy's job. He's a barber. Scientist. Not my sister's baby daddy, I should say. Scientist. They did say neuroscientist earlier. Artist. Author, writer. Model, moving business. Oh my god, fashion designer, CFO, CEO. TV show actor, nanny. Artist, physical therapist, director. A lot of artists. Alright, I'll get like 5 more. Hopefully something in here is calling to you. Acupuncturist. Doctor. Spiritual healer. I love it. Art or music teacher. Surgeon or working in the ER. And then that isn't supposed to be in there. We got mechanic. Activist. Psychic medium. Utility company. Like working for like National Grid or something. Theme park. Fire department. Podcast host. And event director and comedian. Perfect way to end it. Alright, so hopefully they gave you an idea of a career that's right for you. A lot of spiritual work, a lot of like kid work, actors, musicians in here. I collect the artists, so it makes sense. As in, I'm an artist myself, so I read for artists, not like I collect people like weird, sick ways. I say things weird sometimes. Then I hear it back and I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I will see you next week. What are we doing next week? How to get yourself out of depression and anxiety bouts. Don't we all need that lately? So that will be a good one. Check it out if you are interested. Tomorrow, Monday morning by 10 a.m. I'm going to do my vlog, which is catchy combos, the top 10 catchphrases we use in the United States, where they come from, why we use them, and what they mean. So if you're interested in that, that will be up. And Tuesday is Twin Flame energy check-in reading. If you're a part of the 144,000, Tuesday is your day. So I will see you again soon. I love you guys so much. Toodaloo boo boos. Bye.